Hello everybody, welcome to AniBlox. We have some exciting things to talk about in this video, and the topic we will be focusing on today is the top 10 most satisfying deaths in anime. But of course, before we dive into this video, I've got a question for you. Have you subscribed to this channel yet? If you aren't, you're missing out on quite a lot here. So make sure to subscribe so that you will always get the latest information about anime from us. Anyways, like I said in the beginning, let's dive right into this video. At number 10, we have Father. Father, who was formerly known as the Dwarf in the Flask, gains nearly infinite power by ingesting souls. This Full Metal Alchemist antagonist is incredibly nefarious, terrorizing both his adversaries and his supposed children. When the alchemists of Amestris unite to destroy Father, a scene that is both thrilling and satisfying, Father's enormous ego is shattered. Next up at number 9, we have Neutra. In a show that is already replete with repulsive characters, Neutra is probably the most annoying character in Bleach. During the Hueco Mundo arc, Nell uses her true power to defeat Neutra in battle, giving him his fate. Before she can finish the fight, Nell transforms into a baby, allowing Kenpeki to intervene and kill Neutra. There is no doubt that Neutra has what's coming to him, even though his fate involves humiliation. Moving on to number 8, we have Vicious. Spike is hated by Vicious because he thinks that Spike took his girlfriend, but in reality, she left on her own accord. Vicious is recognized by Julia for what he truly is, a brutally violent, narrow-minded power tripper. Vicious, for his part, feels that her leaving is a betrayal of his feelings, completely unaware of his own erratic behavior. When the tough times come, however, Spike is forced to murder his ex-partner. Heading to number 7, we have Chief Lion. Shishigame's Chief Lion kidnaps defenseless herbivores for his own consumption, making him far more evil than his subordinates. Fortunately, he comes face to face with the only herbivore capable of killing him in cold blood. Lewis becomes the Shishigame's leader after shooting the Chief Lion dead at close range, an appropriate conclusion to the villain's reign of terror. Next up at number 6, we have the Deep Sea King. It makes sense that the Deep Sea King feels confident in his fighting skills. However, he treats his rivals inhumanely, tossing them around like ragdolls and making fun of their flaws. The Deep Sea King's egotism makes him notably unbearable. Thankfully, the Deep Sea King's brief reign of terror is put to an end when Saitama casually punches a hole in his torso. Moving on to number 5, we have Heath Oslo. After the main character Yuji's family was taken away, Heath Oslo becomes his guardian. Heath continued to use a lot of drugs and psychological tricks to train Yuji to become the ultimate killer. When Yuji finally regains consciousness, he confronts the person responsible for turning him into a monster. Despite the fact that it was a difficult battle, the satisfaction of winning was increased, especially after Heath is killed by, of all things, a ballpoint pen. Diving into number 4, we have Ubogen. A few satisfying deaths have been snuck into the Hunter x Hunter series along the way. Ubogen was one of the individuals we most wished to get rid of though. Ubogen was extremely dangerous because he never thought twice about killing in gory ways. Kurapika, a survivor of one of Ubogen's massacres, uses an attack from his judgment chain to put a permanent end to this monster's rampage. Next at number 3, we have Frieza. One of Dragon Ball Z's first persistent villains was Frieza. The people of Namekia were completely destroyed by this intergalactic despot. He was also in charge of doing a lot of harm to the Z fighters. Even Goku's final attack couldn't completely eliminate Frieza, demonstrating the strength of the villain. Trunks, a time-traveling Super Saiyan, received that honor. Frieza, who once had been unstoppable, was utterly destroyed by the golden-haired teen and shot into obscurity. At number 2, we have Danzo. Danzo Shimura was an irredeemable character. His view of peace as the ultimate step backward made him a warmonger. Danzo advances through the ranks by using backhanded trickery and his own ninja group, the Foundation. His tenure as interim Hokage is brief because Sasuke, a beloved character from the series, is able to defeat and mortally wound him in battle. Finally, at number 1, we have Dio Brando. The JoJo Saga's first antagonist was named Dio. This vampire adversary, who was once thought to be dead, makes a triumphant comeback in the present day to carry on his war with the Joestar family. Dio is more powerful than ever thanks to the body of his former foe, Jonathan Joestar. He is not, however, ready for Joestar descendant Jotaro's secret power. Being a vampire proves to be his undoing, as the father and son team throws him into the desert to roast for good. Alright guys, so unfortunately this video has to come to an end. That is it on the top 10 most satisfying deaths in anime. Since you guys have reached here, I just want to remind you to subscribe so you will not miss any of our upcoming anime videos. Also, like the video as it helps us beat the YouTube algorithm and lets this topic be delivered to more people. And lastly, share this video so we can inform others. With that, thank you so much for watching. Goodbye, and I'll see you in the next video.